Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling, the winner spur. Tracks of junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never appease. Turbo screaming, the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling, the winner spur. Tracks of junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never appease. Turbo screaming, the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling, the winner spur. Tracks of junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never appease. Turbo screaming, the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling, the winner spur. Tracks of junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never appease. Turbo screaming, the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling, the winner spur. Tracks of junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never appease. Turbo screaming, the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never repeat. Turbo screaming, the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never repeat. Turbo screaming, the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never repeat. Turbo screaming, the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never repeat. Turbo screaming, the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never repeat. Turbo screaming, the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag, calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling, the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never repeat. Turbo scream and the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag, calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling, the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never repeat. Turbo scream and the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag, calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling, the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never repeat.
Hello everyone, welcome to HVRL Xfinity Series. I'm here joined with Christopher Romano and last week's winner Noah Tills. How you guys doing this week?
Doing good. Looking forward to tonight.
I'm not doing too bad. How about you?
I'm doing alright, man. Started a new job. Trying to figure out how to not stay so tired all the time. That's about it. You're running pretty good tonight. I know you won last week. How are you feeling about Texas?
For some reason, I'm not remembering it. So I know I've raced this track multiple times, but fourth isn't too bad right now. Just gotta put some more laps in, just like last week. Just slowly figure it out. I'm not the quickest at the starts, but seem to find myself there towards the end. So I guess that's all that matters.
Yeah, you always seem to find yourself up at the front, and not many people here tonight. Looking at currently 15 with only a few minutes left to practice. So not a whole lot of guys you got to pass tonight, but I think you'll do well. The race always seems to come towards you towards the middle, especially at the end too. We already went to the infield. I know we talked about it a second ago. I already seen the Twisted T stand up, so I know you got some good luck going on.
Yeah, I got about 4 minutes left to practice. Probably with 2 minutes left to spare, so I'm gonna practice a few pit stops and probably gonna hop out of the car and grab me one, just for some good luck.
I don't blame you.
You
got any questions?
got a cup holder in that thing? Yeah, you got a cup holder in that thing, or what?
There's 2 cup holders.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Keeps 2 on them at all times. I like it.
No, I guess my main question is this third race playoffs, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, sir.
Just focusing on like stages and just trying to get the win now, or you got any plan for tonight, or not? You don't want to disclose that.
Nah, it is what it. I'll say it. There's only 15, so if that's the case, stages should be hopefully somewhat relatively easy to get some points off of. With being low car count too, probably going to be a lot of green flag racing, so tire management is probably going to be the key factor here tonight. So we'll see. I could be wrong though.
Well, if
Yeah,
anything,
well,
I
no,
think you're right.
You're definitely that sure. I think you're saying you're forgetting it, but I think you're going to figure it out pretty quickly. So
I'll just follow Cote, and hopefully I'll do all right.
there you go.
Maybe go 3 for 3 in the first round of playoffs. We'll see.
Well, hey, I tell you what, you've already advanced, so I mean, I know a good finish would be good for you in points and going on to this next round, but we'll let you go here so you can get a few more laps in practice, and we'll watch a couple other guys and look at your competition for tonight. But we wish you luck, man, and hope to be talking to you towards the end.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Enjoy the show.
Had to get rid of him pretty quick. I know he was about to pop open one of those twisted teas. Can't have that. Can't have that open on the stream. It's not St. Patty's Day anymore. Shout out Sean Wilder. Speaking of, he's not here tonight, but I think some of his teammates are. Take a few laps with Bobby Grady as he goes around, going into turn 1 and 2. You got any early picks?
I was looking at the practice leaderboard. I picked him last week, and he's close, so I think I have to pick him again. I'm going to go Bryce Tucker. He's the fastest right now, throw speed every week. I think this track, being the two sides, being a little different, knowing his background, I think it could play into his strength. But like you said, Bobby Grady, he's back this week. He didn't race last week. He's being fast too. He's third. And then your pick from last week, Jim Duda, he's up there as well. What about you?
Trying to decide. I mean, all these guys are super fast. I'm gonna pick Chris Weiniger.
Ooh, I like that.
Either Chris Weiniger or Shane Williams. I think those are going to be
Wheelman.
Yeah, Mr. Wheelman himself.
There you go. Yeah, this track's going to be fun to watch. Like I said before, 1 and 2, banking's a little different. Makes these guys think a little bit and have to race both sides of the track differently. So it'll be a fun race.
Oh, yeah. Have you raced here?
What do you think about
season?
Texas? I raced ARCA last season, and then this season, the trucks had a preseason race here, I think, and it was a lot of fun. It was turned to like a fuel mileage race, so it was a lot of saving, which 1 and 2 allows that. You're allowed to clutch and let off the gas and save some fuel 1 and 2. Just an interesting track with the changes they made to 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, raced here with ARCA already this season. I think two or three races ago. I was fast. I think I got my first ever HVRL pole here. Just had some bad luck coming out of 3 and 4. Had a guy wreck, and he was trying to get out of the way, get out of the middle of the track, but unfortunately he couldn't do it in time. By the time I got to him, just happened to sideswipe him a little bit, and then it sent me into the wall, gave me damage. So I fought from laps down. Let's see, I wonder if I can pull up where I finished. Let's see. Let me go to our highvelocityRacingLeague.com and see if I can find it. Little quick and easy little plug there.
I think I remember that race. I remember watching you were running up front, and then you had some bad luck.
Yep.
Yeah.
I finished 29th with 28 laps down. First person on track is Daniel Everly. He's not out of contention either.
No,
he
he's
always
fast
manages.
every week too.
Yeah, he always manages to be fast. He just
It's a
has to
little slower
hope.
in practice, it looks like, but again, practice is just practice.
He just has to hope he spins out on that first restart.
Yes, I'm sure that's top on his priority list for this race for sure.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
I'd
the
be
luck
sure
it
of it.
brings him.
He's kind of riding about middle on 1 and 2. Gets a little loose coming out of the corner.
Yeah, I was telling you earlier, 1 and 2, you definitely want to stick it to that white line, but I really think there could be some guys running to the top line, trying to get a run and set up someone on the backstretch.
I think you're right.
So it'd be again, it's sort of fun about this track. 1 and 2 seems like it's one-dimensional, just you want to stay on the bottom, but the fact that you can run the high side with the expense of some tires, I think it makes it really fun seeing these guys decide when to go with a high line and just go in conserve mode. But
yeah, I mean, I know running 1 and 2 in that ARCA car, you had to stick it to the bottom in 1 and 2 to keep any kind of speed. Daniel Everly sits at a 30.46. Mr. Weiniger, 30.2.
oh, your pick, top of the chart right now.
I think him and Bryce Tucker are pretty much, I would say, somewhat equivalent as far as speed goes. I mean, they're both fast every week. Very consistent.
Yeah, both take care of their stuff really well, too.
And let's see. Weiniger is going to be on that cut line this week if he's not careful. He's on, in the round of 12, he's just above Danny Gross.
Bobby Grady's right there, too. Pretty close. And then, actually, we got Drew Halloran's not here this week, but those 3 guys below Chris are all really close. I mean, a good run, maybe some stage points by any of those guys that could find their way in if the cards fall for them the right way. But
Absolutely. Let's see what Noah Till does here. Jim Duda, the only one with a 29 so far, 29.96. Bobby Grady.
Yep.
Let's see what Noah can do. The line looks pretty good now.
Yeah, 1 and 2 looked really, really clean on his part. Noah's a guy, he's going to come up here and he's going to say he doesn't have it figured out, but it seems like he usually has it pretty figured out, so...
30.046, which I think was the exact time he ran in practice.
Yep. I think this was that 1,000th off of what he ran in practice, which is crazy.
Oh, yeah. Let's see who else is still on track. Watching Sean McLean. Got a scheme closer to Sean Wilder with an American flag paint scheme.
Oh, yeah, that thing looks clean. I always liked... I'm probably going to get blasted for saying this, but the McLean cars, I always like how their number's a little in front of the rear wheel like that. I always think it looks really fast. But
yeah, it's so fast, the number's sliding off of the car.
Yeah.
See what Mr. John Shields is doing. I think that's everybody is qualifying. Shane Williams
Bryce
is just...
Tucker, no time. Hunter West, no time that I see. I'm not sure if they all went. But maybe they hit the wall both times.
See what's going on with Shane Williams. He's just chilling out there on track, just throwing up a prayer, I guess. Oh, there he goes. Well, I guess that's everybody as far as qualifying goes, so we'll have our little race meeting and we'll be right back.
Turbo scream and the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never appease. Turbo screaming, the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline, gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never appease. Turbo screaming, the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline, gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never appease. Turbo screaming, the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline, gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never appease. Turbo screaming, the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline, gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never appease. Turbo screaming, the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream.
All right, everybody. So we're going to go through our lineup here with Bobby Grady starting first on pole. Congratulations to him. Jim Duda in second. Nicholas Cote rocking that High Rock Vodka car again, starting third. Noah Tills starting in fourth. Sean Happick in fifth. Danny Gross in sixth. Shane Williams in seventh. Chris Weiniger in eighth. John Shields in 9th. Thad Miller starting 10th. Sean McLean starting in 11th. Daniel Everly in 12th. Hunter West starting in 13th. Bryce Tucker starting 14th. Josh Presley in 15th. And then Shane Johnson to round out 16 drivers. I know we've picked our favorite guys this week, or favorites to win the race. What about paint schemes?
Oh, I'm looking. Again, Danny Gross's paint scheme every week. Sick. I love the green and black. Green's my favorite color, so I'm partial though. I don't see our mucus colored car here this week. That makes me sad.
Which one?
The booger car from last week.
I do not see the booger car. I do not see it.
I did like that one a lot last week too. What about you?
I think Danny Gross is a good pick. Sean McLean. Of course, I still like Thad Miller's.
Yeah, same. That thing, awesome.
I think my favorite this week is gonna be Danny Gross's car for sure.
I'm liking Shane Johnson's too in the back. There's just the colors on it.
Yeah,
makes
I
it
like his
pop
schemes
really
too.
good, especially at night.
Well, while we're waiting for them to go, we'll go over some race info real quick. Week 14, which is the third round in our round of 12 at Texas Motor Speedway, 128 laps, stages at 38 and 76. Of course, they've got one fast repair and 3 sets of tires out in Fort Worth, Texas. I always manage to mess that up.
Tongue twister.
It can be, especially for guys like
sure.
myself. But I think this is going to be a pretty smooth race. No cautions, really, except for stages, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I mean, we have
some wood to
16
knock
guys
on.
out there, and all these, like we saw last week, these guys, these guys in this series. So, like I'm expecting some good racing, some strategy most likely, and not a lot of cautions, but we shall see. 1 and 2 could be difficult for some guys. So.
Oh yeah, I think Bobby Green's excited. I heard him rev up that car. Excited about winning pole, and I don't blame him.
Especially taking a week off, coming back at pole, you can't beat that.
Oh yeah, and he's in the playoffs.
Yep.
Is he? Let's see.
He is 65 points behind Weiniger for the last spot in the top 8.
So
it's doable.
He's
but
needing a
he's gonna
really
have to
good
have
point night.
Lights out night for sure. Probably
Yeah.
a couple stage wins and a win, but I mean, some bad luck towards the right guys, but doable. Sure.
In which this pole's going to do him good. We've still got 2 stages, so leading right now is kind of where you want to be. I think he's got a really fair shot tonight.
Definitely. I mean, all these guys really have a shot, and then Jim Duda up top, he's fast, especially these 1.5 miles. I mean, I raced with him a couple times, and he was really fast at these 1.5 miles. So he's another guy that just keeps his car clean and just takes care of his stuff really good. So,
Watching the pace car dive off here. So we watch these guys go green.
Green.
A little bit of a checkup on that bottom line. Jim Duda and Noah Tills gets a pretty good start.
Bobby's coming back. I know on the inside there. Wonder if comes up in front of Noah. But Bobby wants that lead back. He's hunting.
Yeah, he's hunting. Jim Duda better run. Bobby is, if I had to guess, Bobby's going to be aggressive tonight. I think Bobby's going to be really aggressive, try to lead a bunch of laps. And
absolutely get that fresh air on the front of his car. Hopefully get that fastest lap. And I know I've raced with Bob a few times too, and I know he drives those things hard, so I don't think he's going to do it at any time to save some tires or nothing.
Oh, shields into the wall. Let's take a look at his car, see if he's got... Doesn't look like he has a whole lot of damage. He's got some to that left front, but I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah, it was 1 and 2. There was one that it got. Let's see.
77. That who was that down there?
Presley, he's slow bottom of the track.
I think I'm not sure. See if I can go down.
Oh, I think he had a penalty.
He may have. I think Shane Johnson may have had one too. But that's going to put him a lap down because Shane Johnson is in the pit. And now he's out. Top 4 holding strong. Jim Duda's starting to really run away with it, though.
It was second to fourth, racing real close. Duda's got a little bit of a lead. Got Cote and Happy not too far behind fourth, and then a little bigger gap further back.
Bobby trying to close up that gap, but I think he just loses a little bit too much speed pushing it in hard like that.
Yeah, Duda's holding that white line of 1 and 2 really good. 3 and 4 though, looks like Bobby gains on him in there. Again though, Duda's got a little bit of gap to Bobby. Might just be focusing on saving some tires for that longer run. Well, these top 4 are definitely running away with it for right now. Still early, but...
Oh, yeah. I mean, the Jim Duda, Bobby Grady, Noah Tills, Danny Gross. I mean, less than a second between first and fourth. But we get to Nicholas Cote back there and a little bit of a gap. Sean Happick is on the back bumper of Nicholas Cote.
And Danny was up there, but looked like he hit the apron in 3 and 4, so he dropped back a little bit, turning this into a 3-car race at the front for right now.
So we got a good ways to go. How many laps of gas do these guys get?
Oh, I heard them saying 27 to 28 per tank, so...
So anywhere in these next 4 to 5 laps, I'm sure we'll see some guys pit to try to make stage.
Yeah, we'll try and run it long. Like we said earlier, we do expect it to stay green, just knowing how these guys race. So, definitely want to see some strategy calls here, for sure. And I said too, I mean, stages at 38, it's a big ask, but you are able to save gas here pretty good at 1 and 2. I'm not sure if some people are trying to do that already or what, but
we'll see what the
to make that work, it would definitely have to be something that you start right at the beginning of the race and lose some ground on this. But
I'm going to the cockpit of Jim Duda and see what he's doing. Just holding that white line.
yeah, I'm on board with Bryce Tucker right now. I'm curious. He qualified in the back. He was fastest or second fastest in practice. I know he always likes playing, seems to me, he likes playing the fuel mileage game. I'm curious if he's doing something.
Not sure what may have happened to him in qualifying, but Noah Tills jumps up into second to pass Bobby Grady. As now those 3 cars have a pretty big lead on Danny Gross. Maybe some of these guys are just trying to save a little bit of tire and not push it super hard.
Yeah, for sure. 1 and 2 definitely could burn up his tires really good. And 38 laps, he want them to last that whole time. These guys had 3 sets of tires, so 128 laps. Or 4 total sets, but...
Looks like Noah Tills may have went and done what he told us he was going to do. Went and popped a twisted T before gridded up there.
Oh,
Got-
yeah. Sitting there second, trying to make a 3 in a row.
Oh, a few guys into the wall. Coming out of 1 and 2. It's John Shields. He's fallen back quite a bit. I think that damage may have done something to his car, but he's coming down to pit lane.
Yeah, the race starts off like that. You have to sort of think outside the box. Try something different from everyone else.
See what. I don't think any of these guys are going to pit. Nicholas Cote up into third now.
He's another one to watch. Noah Tills pitting.
See what these guys are doing. See if John Shields takes some tires or just gas it and go.
Pitting early here, like if it stays green, might not be a bad call because he might come out clear track, just put some really good lap times down and gain on the guys that haven't pit yet.
Well,
Looks like John Shields is fixing his damage. He's still on pit road.
that's kind of what I was thinking as I was watching Noah Tills go by him here. Noah just gasses and goes. See what Jim's doing. He's still out. Anybody else pitting? Don't think so.
Yeah, Jim's up there by himself now, so he's doing the same thing. He's probably just focusing on making some good laps. Doesn't want to lose too much time to Noah, since Noah most likely will have clear track as well. He's coming up. Oh no, Noah's going to come up in traffic. He's with Everly, Weiniger, and Hunt right now. Or Hunter, sorry.
Bobby Grady comes in. He's got a little bit of damage to that right front.
Oh, that makes sense. I noticed Bobby's pace looked like it fell off a little bit. He must have gotten to the wall.
John Shields is now back out on track. And unfortunately, he's 3 laps down. And the way that this race is looking, that's not going to be good for Mr. Shields. Danny
No, I
Gross
think
into pit. Weiniger into pit.
I think it would have been a better call to try and fix that damage under caution for the stage, but maybe it just was undrivable for him. Who knows?
I think Jim Duda made it. I guess he's making a smarter play here, because I mean, let's see. Noah Tills is the first person a lap down, and him and Jim Duda are almost in the same corner. So Noah Tills has to complete a full lap to get his lap back.
Yeah, if caution comes out right now, pitting early definitely could backfire on Noah for pitting early, and Jim probably knows that and staying out hoping for a caution. Trap Noah a lap down. But
That would trap a bunch of these guys a lap down.
yeah, a lot of guys pit already.
Noah Tills, if the caution comes out, would get the lucky dog, but that would leave Presley, Weiniger, Shane Johnson, Bobby Grady. Danny Gross is now 2 laps down. I'm guessing he had some damage to fix.
It's always a tough decision to make when you know you have to pit for gas and shut it out, pit early, pit late. It's just sort of a roll of the dice, and you just hope that things are going to fall your way during the race. But we shall see what happens.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm watching Daniel Everly and Noah Tills run side by side coming out of 1 and 2. These guys are doing a really good job at holding their line and not letting the cars slide up into each other. So Noah Tills gets past him. Now he's working on Hunter West, who is currently in 5th.
What are your thoughts on the two different banking on both sides of the track?
I like 1 and 2. Like you said, you can save a little bit of gas there, and it's a little bit tougher part of the track. But 3 and 4, I mean, that's the high speed part. If you can run it right, I haven't run it in these cars specifically, which are notoriously loose. But I know for me in that ARCA car, you can hold that car wide open and really stick it there. Get a good, nice and good run if you run it correctly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember the first time I ran this track, I didn't even know that the two sides were different. I thought it was still the old way. And I went to 1 and 2 and just overcooked it way too much.
I think I did the same thing in practice.
What happened here? Something's missing. And then I'm like, oh, okay, they must have changed it. So.
Yep. I remember the first few laps I ran at Texas for practice this season. And went into 1 and 2 way too hard and just sit myself into that outside wall and go, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah. I feel like that white line is just at like in another zip code. You know? Yeah, it's once I got to learn it, it's definitely a track. Makes you think a little bit. Try it, like I said, 1 and 2 you can search around and maybe you find some speed elsewhere once these cars get some rubber down.
We've only got
and
8
especially
people.
late in a run, you got new tires, definitely search around. Probably run that high line pretty good.
Oh, yeah, we've only got
Like
8 people on the lead lap now.
Yeah, there's a caution now. Definitely throw a wrench in a lot of drivers' plans, that's for sure. Who has not pit yet?
Jim Duda, Nicholas Cote, Sean Happick, Shane Williams, Daniel Everly, Hunter West, Bryce Tucker, and Thad Miller have not pit yet.
First car lap down, Noah Tills, Josh Presley second, and Weiniger third lap down. And Bobby Grady, he's down 5th lap down, so definitely wants to see this thing go green and get that lap back.
Oh, yeah. And
Got Josh Presley pitting right now. Ben, I think he said? Yep, he's pitting. Oh yeah, he had that penalty early in the race.
I wonder where Jim Duda's going to come out whenever he pits, because he's got almost a full lap. Noah Tills has to make almost a full lap.
Yeah, if Noah came out of the pits and wasn't around so much traffic, I really think Noah probably would gain some time on him, but also Jim's been alone up front as well, so if anything, Noah's probably running slower laps now. I'm more curious where Noah comes out once it cycles through. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Noah maybe loses the spot to Cote, possibly even whoever's in third, who is happy, so...
Noah Tills is currently the fastest on track with a 31.857. Cote second to him with a 31.899. So less than a second difference, but 0.5 a corner is a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Nicholas Cote cooked that corner. Josh Presley is not leaving the pits.
Looks like Shane Williams is searching around at 1 and 2 for some speed. Just ran the high line there. You got Happick pitting, Cote and Duda. 3 leaders pitting.
Let's watch.
Cote almost goes in the back of Duda there. Ooh, that was close.
Let's watch Noah Tills. He's back on lead lap now. See if he can make that full lap around. And Thad Miller is still out, which is going to... Hunter West, Daniel Everly, and Thad Miller are still out.
'66 and 17 pitting.
Jim Duda is now out of the pits.
Coming out. Yep. Noah's coming around.
Oh, yeah, he's got it. Maybe?
Yeah, he does. No, definitely. He's got a big lead. What a call. What a call on Noah's part. I really thought that traffic would have slowed him down, but he must have navigated it really well.
That Miller is still out. I wonder if he's been saving.
I just heard him call. He's pitting this lap, I believe.
All right.
Be wrong. No, he is. He's coming in.
See about Danny Gross here. Last one, a lap down. See if he can get out before Thad Miller.
And Noah's got a pretty decent lead now. Cote in second, so he's able to pass Duda. And they got a close race for fourth and fifth as well. Shane Williams, he's making a pass on right now.
Yep, making a pass on Mr. Happick there. Bryce Tucker sitting behind them. That pit stop has done him a lot of good.
Oh yeah, he started at the back of the pack and he's up there in seventh right now. And we're talking about Weininger being on the bubble, but Happick is on the bubble too. He's only 2 points ahead of Weininger. So after that, you have Jim Duda and third to last for the top 8, and he's 40 points ahead of Happy. So I think if there's 2 guys that really want a good race, a good finish, get as many points as they can, it's definitely Happick, Weininger, so they can stay in the top 8. Then, like we said earlier, you got Danny Gross, Grady, and Presley trying to find their way in. So.
Oh yeah.
For Hapnick and Tucker, 5th and 6th. That's probably exactly what Happy's looking for right there. And then you got Weininger in 7th, so not a good run for him too so far.
Which, yeah. Grady, Tucker, Danny Gross, and Happick are all teammates, so I'd be looking to get around these guys. And I mean, not a big drafting track, but you do get a little bit coming down that front and back stretch.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was what allowed Noah to get that much time, because he wasn't a pack, so you know he had a draft. Dude was out there all alone, so that's a good point on your part for bringing that up. That could be why Noah was able to pass Duda with the cycle.
Yeah, Bryce Tucker making a move on Shane Williams for 4th. They're side by side across the line.
Yeah, it's the second time I've seen Shane Williams go that high line. Curious to see if he gets any type of run, which it looks like he's getting decent coming back.
And he does.
Right up to the bumper, diving low. Oh, nice.
Door to door.
Yep.
Bryce Tucker.
Went a little wide there in the wall.
It's all right. Still plenty of race left. There's 3 to go in the stage. John Shields needs to run. Noah Tills is right on his heels, and Cote's right on the back of Noah.
But yeah, wow. Cote came on strong there. He was behind by a lot. Probably a couple seconds, I'd say.
I mean, Jim Duda's not far behind either, so, I mean.
This will be the last lap of the stage right here. 37, stage is at 38. John Shields, he's staring in that mirror. Seeing that yellow car getting bigger, he's getting nervous.
Oh, yeah. I'd be running as fast as I can.
Oh, yeah.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
That stage, no tills.
All right, Noah Tills, Nicholas Cote, Jim Duda, Shane Williams, and Bryce Tucker are the top 5. Happick, Weininger, Sean McLean, and Bobby Grady are the last people on the lead lap, with Hunter West, Daniel Everly, Danny Gross, Shane Johnson, and Thad Miller, and John Shields all being a lap down. So Hunter West is going to get a go around this time, as they're going to have a big checkup here. Well, I guess we'll bring Noah back up.
We got tired of us.
Noah, this is Jason Romano in the booth. Tell me the truth. Did you jump out of the car and go get you a Twisted Tea before the race started?
Oh, we had to wait on that.
Had to wait on it. So
Occasionally,
that looking forward to it.
Of course, I had one or two.
Hey,
Short pit worked for me there, so I'll take it.
yeah, good.
Yeah, I was looking at you do that, and I was a little nervous you're going to get stuck in some traffic, maybe slow you down.
I
a little
did
bit.
for about 5 laps, and I was getting kind of worried.
Yeah, well, it looked like it worked out for you. I was Jace brought up maybe the draft helped you a little bit. Maybe keep a little more speed. Dude was out front by himself, and you were behind some cars, but yeah, that was a great call.
And the tires, they wear out pretty quick. My crew chief told me I need to simmer down a little bit.
You had me worried there for about a second. Nicholas Cote was catching up to you pretty quick. We all know those 2 cars you got behind you are some guys that you may have to worry about. Are you worried about them coming up in this next stage, or do you think you're going to have it pretty much locked down here?
I'm not really too worried about what happens stage 2. Just keep the car clean, and then try to go for it on the final stint. We'll see what happens. Thanks, guys. You made me lose my spots.
Well, I was sitting here watching you do that. Can't blame that one on us. But
I know, it's all good.
Just wanted to pull you up here. Congratulations on your stage win, and we'll let you get back there on track and secretly sip on that cup you got in the cup holder. I see it up here in the booth.
Yeah, there's about to be a fresh one cracked open here during these pace laps.
There you go.
Good luck to you, man, and maybe we'll talk to you stage 2. We'll see. You're gonna get tired of us.
I hope so. That means I'm doing good.
All right, man. Good luck to you.
Yeah. Good luck, now.
Thank you.
Stage 1 winner. Well, Thad Miller stayed out, so I think he may get a free pass here. Jim Duda comes down, or Danny Gross and John Shields come down again, I believe. But look who's up there in the front.
Shane Williams up front, and like I said, he's running that high line, and it was working for him. I'm curious to see if he decides to run it more. Curious what his tires are at too, but.
Well, let me go back and look, because I don't know that, because his pit stop, I believe it happened right after Noah Tills got in his box, and he managed to get out first. So I'm curious to see if he even took tires, because he could have taken tires on that last stop.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Let's see.
Looked really quick.
Just a gas and go for him. So I'm gonna guess, or take a guess and say he took tires that last stop.
Yeah, maybe he's going to try and do the same thing next stage too. Take tires during the stage. Try and get maybe a stage win, some bonus points. He's 4th in the points right now, so you have to be focusing on the bonus point for sure.
Oh yeah,
But
absolutely.
this beginning of this stage, I'm sort of expecting him to drop like a rock if he didn't take any tires.
I think about 5-10 laps in maybe, but he gets him and Jim Duda get a really good jump on Nicholas Cote and Noah Tills, as they both fall back there. Happick to the inside.
Shane goes up to that high line again. Yeah, he's getting passed by these guys. I think he knows he's got old tires. He's just going to try and slow the bleeding a little bit and get in a good spot and hopefully hold it.
Some guys getting loose there. As we're almost a staggered 3 wide with Danny Gross, Daniel Everly, and Chris Weiniger, but I think Weiniger lets out of it to let some of these guys pass.
Yeah, you got Sean McLean up there in 6th. Good run on him.
And look
Great
at
looking car.
Happick up there in 2nd as he hits the wall.
Got the wall. Yep. I feel your pain there, Havoc. I feel like whenever I'm in 2nd, that's what I was try to push that extra little bit, and then it seemed to know you're in the wall. But
Yeah, I'm not giving him any grace. He deserved it. No, just kidding. But I mean, those here we are again. Those top 4 guys. I mean, pretty much right there with each other. One slip up and you'd have a position.
yeah, looks like Noah. He's taking easy in 4th. Like you said, she told him he's got to maybe focus on saving a little bit more, and he's probably going. I picture him just chilling in 4th. He said he wants to keep his car clean, so probably could try and come on later in the stage for sure.
Which I don't blame him, because he's already advanced. He's going to the next round. These 4 guys are the 3 guys ahead of him. They're still fighting for getting into the round of 8.
Yeah, Duda happy for sure. I think Cote's pretty safe. He's still in the top end of the points, I believe. He's actually he's a points leader. Could be wrong. And then, but I know Noah. He's just. I know he wants to try and win this stage too for those bonus points for the next round.
Well, that 88 car has 200 points on Bryce Tucker, which was in 3rd. So, absolutely our points leader. Safe to say that he's moving on, but it's always good to know that if he gets a win, he's for surely going.
Oh yeah, and those bonus points too for the next round. Those are going to be a pretty big deal, especially for next round. Then, yeah, for the final 4. No, I believe the final 4 resets to 0 for everyone.
And like you said, Happick and Weiniger, they've got a little bit to worry about, as they're 2 points from each other, and just about 50 points from Danny Gross.
Yeah, I was trying to do some quick math, but I wouldn't trust it. That last stage, it looks like Happy and Weiniger are both safe still. Danny and Grady, they finished good, but not good enough. I think they really need to focus on maybe winning a stage and definitely the race if they want to have any chance at making it to the playoffs for sure.
Absolutely. If I had to say anybody is really safe, it's going to be Cote. Noah Tills, of course, because he's advanced. Tucker, Shane Williams, and Everly.
Yep.
I think are really the only
maybe
guys
even
that are.
Duda,
Yeah.
just considering how many cars we have in here, but Havoc and Weiniger, they're really close to each other, and they're right there on the ball. So you know these guys are focusing on getting a good finish.
Oh yeah, and I mean Bobby Grady and Danny Gross are right there below that cut line, and they're all teammates. So, do you fight your teammates for the playoff chances, or do you let them go if it comes towards the end of the race?
If it was me and I was in and my teammates out, I'm not cutting any breaks whatsoever. I think as a racer, I'm sure you probably agree. I think everybody would think that way, sort of like every man for himself in that situation.
Oh yeah.
It stinks that they're in that situation, but I mean, heck, they had all 4 guys in the top 16, so that's awesome on their part.
Well, I'm sitting here thinking, you look at who's in 11th and 12th. You got Weiniger and Danny Gross, which they're teammates, but Danny Gross is a lap down. Do you race Weiniger hard to try to make sure that I mean, the only way they can come back now is no cautions during this stage, and he gets his lap back on the next restart.
Yeah.
But
and,
the points are close between Weiniger and Happy, but you look at Danny Gross and Weiniger, they're almost 50 points. I think they're 50 to 51 points difference.
Yeah, I think Danny needs Weininger to have some bad luck, and he's not going to say that as a teammate, but I think Danny needs stage points. He needs stage win. He needs a win, and if he wants any chance at becoming playoffs, personally. But
Anything less.
It'll get interesting.
Yeah, I would say really anything less than a stage win and a top 5, I would be worried.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's got to be a really good night for Danny Gross, in which he's usually super quick, and he'll be the first person a lap down, because Danny Gross is going into 1, and he's got a little bit of a lead on Daniel Everly, so it's all going to come down to pit strategy now if he gets that lap back.
Absolutely. And if you look at the other side, if I was Weininger, I'd definitely be nervous. It's just never a good feeling being the last guy in the playoffs. You just really hope things go your way. And like I said, you're going for a good finish. You got Cote pitting right now. Looks like he's trying to do what Noah did last stage.
Let's see if Shane took tires. I bet he did.
Oh, Noah pitted just last lap. He's coming out of the pits right now, so he's doing the same thing he did last stage.
Oh yeah, Noah took tires, for sure. Shane Williams, he definitely took tires.
Yeah, it's an interesting strategy. I'm curious to see if he's able to make up that ground, because he's in 4th in the points. He's probably looking at those bonus points, trying to maximize his day too for the next round of playoffs.
Well, that means he's got 1 set left.
Yeah, what's that? And then he'll probably do the same thing he did last stage and not take tires end of this stage, and then for the green flag pit stops on final stage and take those tires and be on his merry way. But it's different strategy, but sometimes that's what you got to do in order to try and sneak in there. Most of the guys are going to just do the default end of stage tires change, so it's never a bad idea to try and get off sequence with people. Tire strategy.
I mean, they've got just under 20 laps left of this stage. If I'm these top 4 guys, I'm pitting all together, because they've got 17 seconds on 5th, which is Hunter West. I would pit all together, because if they do, they're going to come out right when Thad Miller and Chris Weininger are passing. Right into traffic. And, they're going to take tires for sure. No doubt in my mind. I still think our picks have a really good shot. Jim Duda's right there. Bryce Tucker's in 3rd.
Yeah, Duda's been fast all night. And Bryce, he started at the end. He's been working his way up the whole race. So those two definitely good picks. I see Noah doing the same thing he did last stage. I just can't. It's hard for me to see it ending any other way than him winning again. Just sort of having deja vu right now. But
we've got 7 people now on the lead lap, which means everybody else is pitted or was already a lap down. I think the end of this race is going to be interesting. I say we have no more than 7 to 8 people on the lead lap when we come across the checkered flag.
Yeah, I'm looking. Cote and Noah pitted. Cote's way ahead of Noah right now. I'm curious. Noah took tires. Because they went into the pits pretty close to each other. At least within a second, I believe.
Let's see. Cote, it looked like he had a 37-second pit stop. And then Noah Tills had 40, so he at least took one side. which I would assume is going to be the right side.
Yeah, I was watching him for a little bit, and he gained a lot of time on John Shields and Sean McClain there, like really fast. So it definitely looks like he's got some fresh rubber underneath him, even if it is one side.
Yeah, and Danny Gross is now in, which I think is going to end up putting him 2 laps down. Thad Miller's in the pits. Yes.
And Jim Duda and Happy are getting a pretty decent lead on Bryce Tucker in third.
Who John Shields is at compared to Noah? John Shields is not too far from Noah Tills. And we're gonna have these front guys are gonna pit here any minute, but that's gonna leave. Let's see. Where's Weiniger at? I think Weiniger is a lap down, so I'm pretty sure he pit.
Yeah, he's first car lap down right now. And Cote, he's a lap down as well. So that's interesting too. Weiniger came out ahead of Cote.
Which he could have very well just taken gas.
Yeah.
Based off of the run that the 88 just got coming out of
I'm looking
out
at
of
that
4,
right now.
based on that alone, I'm
Yeah,
going to say that Weiniger did not take tires as he just gets into the wall.
Yeah, he's trying to get the high line going and hit the wall, sadly. Yeah, Cote, I think he took some tires, like you said, and Noah took tires, so...
But that's going to leave Weiniger in second, unless... I don't know if Everly took tires. It looks like he did in the way he ran that bottom. Where's Noah Tills to Chris Weiniger? Oh, I keep hitting the wrong ones. So he's going
He's
into
coming up
one,
on him right now.
and he's going into 1.
Yep.
Well, they've got 10 to go. So that's going to leave Cote, Everly, Weiniger, Noah Tills, and John Shields as your top 5. Thad Miller's now 2 laps down. Danny Gross 2 laps down, and Josh Presley 3 laps down. Don't get too aggressive here, Noah. Him and Thad Miller are bumper to bumper as he lets off a little bit, which is smart. No need to wreck with a lap car.
Absolutely not. And he backed off a little bit there, too. Again, taking care of that car like he said he was going to do. Smart move on his part. I think he noticed he's not going to be able to catch up to Cote, and he's in a good spot right now. So.
Oh yeah, we're getting close to the stage, which means Jim Duda. I wonder if he's going to have to pit, or if he's been saving.
Yeah, I have been watching the onboard, but like I said earlier, I think 10 laps that's a big ask to save. I really think we're going to see him pit pretty soon here. But I've been wrong before. I could be wrong again.
Hey, I'm usually wrong, so I know that feeling.
He just called it. Happy just called it. They're pitting this time by.
What about Tucker?
Tucker has not called anything yet. Well, I'm curious to see if he follows these guys in.
And then Hunter West is 23 seconds behind them. I'm sure he's going to have to pit here soon as well.
Tucker just called it. He's pitting this time as well. So top 3 pitting this time.
See if these guys take any tires. If they gas it and go, they might can trap these guys to lap down.
Yeah, if I was them, I definitely wouldn't.
I wouldn't take tires yet.
You'd wanna, because you want to take advantage of that short length you have to go by just taking gas. But judging by the gap that Cote had behind them and what Noah had last stage, I really think Cote is going to come out ahead of them.
Yeah, but it is going to be close. He just come across the line, and Jim is going around that bend. Yeah. Oh no, it's not. It's not going to be close. He just flew by.
He's got a bigger lead than what happened last time. It's gonna be a pretty big lead. I can't see the gaps, but
So Hunter West is now pitting. So Takote and Jim Duda is a 4-second or 3-second gap. Which puts Noah Tills in third, which is good, and he's right on the heels of Jim Duda. So finishing second is still going to be good for him.
John
Nicholas-
Shields just pitted.
Yeah, Cote's got a big lead.
I was a little confused by John Shields because he was 3 laps down. He was up there like he was going to be in 5th. I was wondering what he did, but that makes a lot of sense.
Yep, and that, I mean, he's going to be another lap down.
Yeah, for sure.
So Danny Gross is going to be back on lead lap. I think, unfortunately for John, that fixing his damage the way that he did so early
Oh, under green, for sure. Yep.
really screwed up pit strategy for
Probably
him.
would have been better limping it around under green and try and fix that damage under caution, for sure.
Oh, yeah, just stay on the lead lap until the stage.
Yep.
But, I mean, we've got 3 to go.
3 to go. Big lead by Cote. You got Duda in second. Noah Tills in third. Happick in fourth. And Tucker right behind Happick in fifth. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the best race we have on track right now is definitely for that 4th and 5th spot between teams.
See what lap times are looking like. So, Cote ran a 32.1. Duda ran a 31.9. Tills a 31.9. Tucker a 31.8. So they're either saving or did not take tires, in which we know Jim Duda did not. Tucker didn't, and I don't think Happick did either.
So speaking of teammates and fighting to get in there. Oh man. Yeah, Bryce Tucker and Happy are teammates. Do you think Bryce Tucker's maybe backing off, trying to let Happy get that spot in front of him for some extra points?
I would.
Yeah, I think so too.
I would. I mean, these guys are super smart. They're going to try and play it not only safe, but
As we say
well,
that.
Bryce, you're making a liar out of me.
Yeah, me too.
But what I was getting at is Bryce is third in points.
The yellow flag is out.
Is that a caution?
That is the stage.
Or okay, I was overlooking at some other stuff, but we know that Happick is on that bubble.
Yeah, I'm wondering what Happick is saying to him right now, if anything.
Probably a good few choice words. But I mean, still good stage points for Happick. So where is Weininger's in 7th?
Yeah, and like we were saying before, with Danny being a lap down, Bobby not having the race he needed to really get that many points, I think Happy is safe in. That's probably what Tucker was thinking too there.
I mean, it's still going to be close between Weininger and Happick, I think, because I mean, 2 positions difference and 2 points difference as far as points go.
Yeah.
So it's going to be close, and then Danny Gross is also going to be back on the lead lap.
And even though those guys are going to move on to the next round most likely, of course he wants some bragging rights. So
Absolutely. I made it and you didn't.
or even I made it and higher than you.
Exactly. Let's see, John Shields stays out. So I think all those guys, Hunter West, John Shields, and Shane Johnson are all going to be back on lead lap.
Yeah, getting the wave around and probably hoping for a caution. I mean, might actually be really good for those guys because unless they took tires that last stage, they're going to have 2 sets. These guys with the
Or are these
One
guys
set.
going to be on lead lap? Because they're not letting them pass yet.
I think
No.
it's usually
They have to
one
pass at the line.
They're allowed to pass for the wave round, but unless our timing's messed up with them being ahead of them right now.
Let's see. I was trying to find Mr. Cote, but I can't find him yet. He likes to hide from us during the race. Maybe rightfully so. But that's only going to leave 4 people, or 2 people a lap down, which is Daniel Everly and Hunter West.
Hunter West is up there looking for the wave around too. And is he 2 laps down? Oh, he's 1 lap down. At least showing on here.
Yeah, I'm seeing 1 lap down for him. But I think Daniel Everly went in and pitted. He did.
Yeah, that's just changing for me right now. These guys are going to be back on the lead lap. John Shields, Shane Johnson. Hunter West? They didn't change for me. I'm not sure if it did for you yet.
Hunter West still says a lap down.
Still a lap down? Okay.
So maybe he was 2 and now he's getting it back.
Yeah, possibly.
But if everybody's got fresh tires, I think this race is going to change quite a bit. Because Danny is fast. We haven't really got to see what John Shields can do yet. Bobby Grady's still in the top 10. And now Jim Duda isn't leading, but Nicholas Cote and Noah Tills are first and second. Bryce right on their heels.
Yep, and then you got Happick and Shane Williams and 5th and 6th. I'm guessing Shane Williams is on old tires again. If I was going to be saving it for that last pit stop, it's really hard to tell if he changed tires last stage or not.
I don't think he took him at stage. Because there's still quite a few laps to go, and I want to have that set at the very end.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
See how.
Green, 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 green.
Jim
If that was the
Duda,
case,
let me say something about him. He always seems to find
oh yeah.
a great jump every single time.
Yeah, and then he always seems to find his way up there at the end too. He's a really clean racer, takes care of his stuff really well. And sort of under the radar too. I know he's leading before, but I mean, personally, I feel like we're talking Noah, Kohe a lot, and Duda's been there every race that I've watched at least.
Absolutely, he has. I mean, he's got a fast car. That clean air is going to make a difference. I think we're at the point now is who can save their tires the best.
Yeah, and we see Shane Williams going high again. He's like really the only one I've seen trying to make that work. So
Bobby
it'll be
Grady
interesting to watch that too.
touches the wall back there. Danny Gross up into 9th.
I think it's safe to say Williams took his tires at stage end just because he passed Tucker pretty good and he's hanging with these guys up front.
Danny Gross looks like he's looking to make a move on Bobby Grady.
Yeah, we know Danny's got speed. He's fast in practice, qualified decent. Just had some things not go his way. But he's back up there, back on the lead lap and trying to make this race into something. And those guys that got the wave around, like I said, they have 2 sets. They should have 2 sets in the pits, which could possibly be really good for them as a late caution. They take tires at the stage break and then take tires again at a caution. Could maybe get these guys in the back some really good finishes.
Jim Duda on the left rear.
Really close there.
I think Nicholas Cote lets him by. Shane Williams looks to that high side to try to get the run on Noah. Think he's gonna... No, not enough this time.
Yeah, he closed a little bit there, but not as much as I thought. Look underneath Noah right now, coming off. Yeah, Happy and Bryce Tucker fighting for position behind these guys as well.
Jim Duda back in the lead now. Shane Williams, I mean, for not having the tires, he's back up in the third. Bryce Tucker looks at the inside. Noah cuts it off.
I have to think Shane changed tires during the stage like we saw, and then at the end of the stage as well. So I'm really curious to see what happens to him after the green flag, or after the last pit stop. Hopefully he's saving a little bit right here, but the way he's running, I think he's going as hard as he can.
I think so. I mean, the only mindset I can think of is stay in the front, pit after the leaders, and hopefully come out in front.
Yep, for sure. Extend this as long as you can, and hope you have a big enough lead. It stays green. You got a big enough lead behind the guy in front of the guys behind you, so you can lose some time with older tires and still get a good finish.
Exactly, and which Shane's going to move on.
Yep. Like we said, he was just trying to do something to little off sequence with everyone else, and you can't blame him for that. He's going to move on, like you said, and just trying to possibly get a sneaky win.
Hey, I mean, there's nothing wrong with going into the next round with a win. Not in the way these playoffs are set up. But I'm willing to even bet and say these top 5 guys could not have this race in the bag yet. I think it could be still anybody's race. It could just come down to that last pit stop.
Absolutely. These guys, top 5 all racing close. And, I mean, one little mistake, getting out the pit road, speeding on pit road. And even just how long you run these tires and how you run your second set. Could be anybody's race right now for sure.
So they may have to end up pitting twice. Because stage was at 76.
Yep.
No, they might not have to. 7, 8, 9, 9.
Take out my calculator right now. I'm not trusting my head math.
Yeah, it's too many hours in the day that I've been awake that for me to do math like that right now. I think they're going to have to end up stopping twice. Except because we know Shane Williams is on a different pit strategy.
Can't even do math with a calculator. 72. I think they'll be okay. Because here it's saying since stage was at 76, correct? I think they'll be able to make it with one stop. Green white checker, if there is, could be a different story, but
Yeah.
I think they'll be cool one more stop for sure. It's gonna be a two long stints, but
It is. And if I'm
it's gonna be
Nicholas Cote or Noah Tills or even Bryce Tucker, you've got to stay with the guy in front of you. You have to.
oh yeah, and then definitely once you hear that guy in front of you say they're pitting, if they do, definitely want to hop down with them too, because that one lap could be difference right there.
Absolutely. And Hunter West is out. I'm not sure what exactly happened to him. He is out of the race.
Yeah, it's a shame. He's showing some speed this year as well.
He has. And I think this may be his first year? The first season with HVRL?
Showing speed, and the few races I did out there, I remember running by him. Race was clean too, so I know today didn't really go his way, but definitely looking forward to watching him the next few races.
Absolutely. Bryce Tucker makes a move on Nicholas Cote. Shane Williams still running that high side. Happett gets by him for 5th. Oh, nope, they're side by side.
Our picks, they're up there. I don't know. We might be good at this.
Maybe. Shane Williams and the 52 are pretty much bumper to bumper. I mean, even a late stage pick is hard right now.
Yeah,
This can go to anybody.
Yeah, these top 4 looks like they're running even lap times, and the gaps are pretty much dead even as well. See Tucker looking low there. Expecting to get a little tight behind Cote. I think now it's just a waiting game for these 4. Just see who pulls the trigger first as in who goes down pit road, and I really think once one person goes, everyone's gonna go.
I think it's gonna be Bryce to call it out first. If I had to guess, it's gonna be Bryce
or Noah. I mean, he's done it the past 2 stages, and it's been working for him. Didn't really work as good last stage as the first stage, but I think he always has a trick up his sleeve. That guy, I swear. So switch the tees.
It's gotta be. And we know what Cote does, putting that vodka in his gas tank for a little extra fuel.
Oh yeah, you know his pit crew is on pit lane right now, filling that can up with it. But
oh yeah, I mean, those guys are sticking together, like we thought that. Like I said, they should. I mean, 1 and 2 is separating themselves a little bit from 3rd and 4th position, but I mean they're all still right there.
yeah, Cote's really close to Duda there.
Got to be careful. Dude, they're going to be side by side? Nope, he's going to fall in behind him.
Towards the end of the run, I really wouldn't be surprised to see maybe 1 or 2 of these guys trying that high line to see if they could get a run down the backstretch to try and get beside the other. Because if you go in ahead of somebody in pit road, that'll definitely help you out.
Yeah.
That last stint that these guys are going to have.
I would not be surprised at all. I don't. I mean, I know we pick guys every week, but it's hard to kind of stick with one now because
you can't go change it now. Come on now.
I'm a bandwagon fan. No, but I mean, all of these guys. I mean, I know Weiniger was one of my picks. He's still in the top 10, which is a good finish for him. I think another one I had who was my second?
Duda, I believe. He's
Yeah.
leading.
Yeah, and
I don't know if you want to change from him.
no, I'm not changing from Jim.
Duda. It was Danny.
It might have been Danny, but
I'll let you have. I'll let you have the.
Yeah.
I'll let you have the.
I got to get a win of some sort. Lost it at Talladega, lost it here at Texas and Nashville. I need a win.
There, he got a little tight off. Yeah, no, I think he really wants by Tucker. Looks like Tucker might be slowing him down a little bit.
If I'm Noah, I might just ride behind Bryce.
It's not a bad move. I mean, he said after the first stage he wants to focus on saving his tires more, and it gave him a little bump there.
I mean, all of these guys are more than likely going to pit together. These top 4. I might just ride behind him.
Yeah, no, cut it down into 2 there, and looks like this one complete pass.
Yep, Noah gets it done.
I really think he bumped Tucker going to 1 there. I'm sure Noah wasn't on purpose, but definitely Tucker got a little loose going into. That's what opened up the door for Noah.
Bobby Grady is now in the pits, so we're gonna see these guys pit here any time.
Yeah, I could only imagine they're going to take their last set and probably put on down some good lap times. I wouldn't be surprised to see the leaders pitting not too far after these guys. We got Happy pitting, Bryce Tucker pitting. So that's a 4th and 5th right there.
Does Danny Gross go in with these guys? Or does he extend? I wonder if they're going to... They're going to extend it another lap. Him and Nicholas Cote and Jim Duda.
Yeah,
And Noah Tills.
I'm honestly surprised. Because Bryce Tucker wasn't too far behind these guys. And he's going to have fresh tires, so each lap, Tucker's going to be gaining time on him.
Yeah, Nicholas Cote, he's gonna pit with the leader. I mean, that's the only play you've really got.
Absolutely. And Noah, possibly Noah, I mean, he could try and jump him, but I wouldn't be surprised if Noah pits up them too. Just staying out again. I mean, unless these guys are just going to try and maximize that last tire set life and for the end of the race, which also makes sense, especially if there's a late caution. You definitely want to have fresher tires than the guys that you're starting around.
Oh yeah, Nicholas Cote is right on the bumper of Jim Duda.
Looks like Jim's pitting this time.
And Nicholas Cote is staying out. Let's see what Jim does. I wonder if he takes tires this time or just gas. Which Noah Tills pit, did he not?
No, he stayed out with Cote. 18, Noah pitting this time. Just called it.
Let's see, what is Danny doing?
And Cote's pitting this time.
Jim took right.
Oh, Cote. Oh, they both got loose coming on. Nice saves by both of those guys.
And Jim Duda takes a full set. Chris Weiniger stays out. Just going to put him in the lead.
Another move. Stay out. Really hope for a quick caution and trap all these guys a lap down.
And, I mean, let's take a look at Bryce here. I mean, he pit. And he's currently in the lead, him and Happick.
Yep. They had fresh tires for about 4 laps. So, like I said earlier, they're only gaining time, and he's going to pass Noah and Cote with ease.
Absolutely.
Where's Duda at?
Jim Duda is going to be going out right behind Noah Tills.
Yep.
Yeah,
Happy with Bryce. Good call on them pitting early, but now we just have to wait and see what those tires do and how long they last.
Because Nicholas Cote is just now coming out of 4. But Danny Gross right on his back bumper. So he's making a move on the 88. But with that tire difference,
Yeah. And we heard the guys saying this track is up tires, so.
Oh yeah, but Bryce
Definitely, I feel like it's going to be really good race at the end.
I think so.
You know, Bryce is driving the wheels off this thing, probably trying to save some tire, but he also doesn't want to give up too much time.
No,
you know, Cote driving the wheels off that thing right now.
I mean, even the Happick, he's got a 3-second lead, and he's got a 5-second lead from 5th place.
Yeah, good gauge for Cote versus Tucker is going to be how fast Cote catches Happick, because Happick and Bryce pitted on the same lap, and it looks like Cote is gaining on Happick pretty fast.
Oh yeah. Pull this one up instead. I mean, he's gaining just about a 10th every corner. He gained a 10th on Bryce going through 1 and 2. He's making a move on Shane Williams now. Shane goes real high through 3 and 4. And now The 88 is going to look to make the move on the 52. 52 is going to block that inside.
18 to go.
And if I had to, well, I was going to say the 52 would try and block, but I think he knows that the tire difference is going to be huge.
Yeah, he has to know. Oh, Shane Williams looking at her happy too. He knows 88. He has in his head he needs to get up there ASAP, and I'm sure if Happy tried to block him a few times, especially since Happy was a good run here. I think if I was 80, I'd definitely consider maybe giving a little bit of bumper.
Maybe we don't. I don't know if we need another repeat of last week.
Yeah, that is very true. That is very true.
But you look in 3 and 4. There's not a lot of time being gained, so he's going to really have to rely on 1 and 2 to cut down 3 seconds of lead.
Yeah, those are 2 corners that I think those tires are going to definitely prevail. But it could, if he gets their last lap and they're fighting. I mean, since they're pretty even 3 and 4, again, it could be a drag race to the end.
I think so.
I'm really curious to see if he's going to be able to make it up there in time or not.
I mean, we got 16 laps to go.
Yep.
He was originally 4 seconds. He has now cut that down to 2. 2.5. It could happen, or he could wear the tire out trying to catch Bryce. Bryce could be on cruise control.
Yeah. You know just as well as me that when you're in second like that, fresh tires, you just want to drive that thing as hard as you can. You sort of saving tires sort of leaves your mind there. So, but
I tell you what, if I'm Bryce Tucker, I'd be praying for no caution right about now.
absolutely, that's the last thing Bryce wants to see.
And Noah Tills, I mean, he's made a move on Shane Williams for 4th, and he's right behind Jim Duda for 3rd. So Noah can still finish top 3.
Even there at the beginning of this stage, we saw Duda, Noah, Cote were all running pretty same lap times, and looks like Noah might be a little faster than Duda. So that just again shows tire wear, and because Duda pitted 1 lap earlier than Noah.
Oh yes, and Cote, Duda, and Noah Tills are all running 30-second lap times, and Bryce Tucker is running a 31.3. So it's gonna be close. I mean, even through all 1 through 4. And if Duda and Noah Tills can maybe work together, catch Nicholas Cote, as the second lead has now been cut to less. Bryce is trying to break up whatever little draft there is.
Yeah, Cote's right there now, and I really think he's going to be on his bumper probably within the next couple laps for sure. He gained a lot of time those past 2 laps.
Absolutely. And then look at Jim Duda and Noah Tills. I mean, they're bumper to bumper, but not really that far from Nicholas Cote either.
Yeah, if Tucker makes it hard on Cote here, those guys could definitely catch up. I'm not expecting Tucker to just roll over or let him by.
No. And Cote is looking to the outside to maybe get a little bit of a run on the 7.
Trying to cut it low. Yep. Tucker takes inside. He's going to make Cote use those tires a little bit more than he probably wants to go around the outside on him. But
oh, yeah. Tucker says you're going to have to work for it, young buck.
Oh, yeah. Looks like he's going to have him on the outside here.
He is going to have a little bit of a run. And he has got the lead.
Duda and Noah are right there.
Yeah, and I mean, for what Nicholas was using on tire, I mean, the gap is cut down with 9 laps to go. Less than a second from Nicholas Cote. So I'm curious to see if those two can catch up to Bryce, if they're going to really battle each other.
And Cote does have the lap car of Shane Johnson in front of him. so that could actually put some dirty air in front of him and slow him down too. Looks like Shane just voice is going to stay out of the way, so good on him. And after Shane, I mean, there's a big gap to the next lap car, so I don't think lap traffic is going to play too big of a factor.
Oh yeah, I mean, from 1st through 12th, I mean they're both on that back stretch, but big difference. I'd start pushing if I were Jim and Noah, if I haven't been yet. It's coming to 7 to go.
I think they're pushing, but I just don't know if the tire difference is there for them to catch them. But we shall see. There's one little mistake. Just because it's later in the race doesn't make 1 and 2 any easier. One little get on the gas a little too soon and could get a little loose, slow you down. Right now, Cote's just focusing on putting in good laps. And, same thing with Noah and Jim behind him. And Bryce is holding on to second pretty good. I was surprised. I figured that Jim and Noah were going past him pretty easily, but guess not. And Cote likes seeing that because I feel like that gap is getting bigger.
Well, if Nicholas Cote wins, this will be his 6th win on the season.
Wow, that's insane. The closer, another nickname.
Yep. I think the only other person, I don't know how many people have won more than 5 in a season. I know Brandon Dayoff has done it in the ARCA series. I don't know who else has won that many races.
I'll look that up.
And honestly, if I think it's somewhat safe to say that Nicholas Cote has this one put away. So there's only 4 laps to go, and Bryce Tucker is now 1 second behind as they get loose. Don't need a late stage caution.
No, I was just gonna say, I think Cote's got it sealed up, but there's a late race caution.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah. And again, just like last week, Cote was pretty dominant at the end at Richmond. Late race caution came out and changed everything. So,
Yes, he was.
right now he's probably praying to those iRacing gods again, hoping they answer him this time.
Yeah. Let him spin out, please. But he is gaining on Nicholas Cote, but I'm not sure that it's going to be enough. We've got 2 laps to go here at Texas. As Noah Tills gets into the wall. If there was any chance, it is now gone. As Nicholas Cote takes the white flag here. If anybody wrecks now, that's their race. And Nicholas Cote can just kind of take it easy from here.
What a race on him. He's been consistent all year. I mean, dominant all year.
Oh, yeah. Dominant to say the least.
Yeah.
As Nicholas Cote comes across the finish line to take the checkered for what is his 6th win on the season. First win of the playoffs, so he's advancing. No problem. What a great race by these guys. Not a caution for calls.
Yep. Not surprised either. These guys race great every week. It was the same thing last week until the end, and I expect it to be the same way going forward with these guys as well.
Absolutely. Great race. Fun to watch, and so we watched the 88 come to do his burnout.
Put that high rock in that gas tank to use.
Oh, yeah. We've got the closer, What did we give Noah Tills as his
I don't think we
nickname?
gave Noah anything. I was thinking that. I was trying to think of something to do with Twisted Tea. I'd say Twisted, but it sounds a little messed up.
Yeah. Don't want to call the guy Twisted.
No, that's terrible.
I mean, great race by these guys, and great run by Nicholas Cote. As he looks like he's just going to come down pit lane.
Yeah. Just wanted to tear up the grass a little bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, really not much to say about this race besides, good racing by these guys, which it usually is. Rewind this here so when we talk to these guys, we can watch them go around the track. And then here in just a second, I'm going to pull up our official race results. This is Nicholas Cote is your winner here at Texas Motor Speedway. Noah Tills in second, and Jim Duda to round out the top three. Bryce Tucker in fourth, Sean Happick in fifth. Danny Gross in sixth, Shane Williams in seventh, Bobby Grady in eighth, Chris Weiniger in ninth, and Sean McLean to finish the top 10. John Shields in 11th, Thad Miller in 12th, Shane Johnson in 13th, Daniel Everly in 14th, Josh Presley in 15th, and Hunter West to finish 16th. See if any of these guys are ready here. Noah Tills is. I think I can just pull up Jim as he's kind of just sitting in open race chatter. Jim Duda, third place finisher. You got a copy?
I do.
Man, congratulations on top three. Had a pretty dominant car the entire race. I think it's safe to say you led the most laps, and I've got to know, how do you time these restarts? Because they're perfect every single time.
You know what? I don't know. I've always been good at restarts for some reason, even in the other leagues. I must be a natural, right? Not bad for a
Gotta be
61-year-old dude, right?
There you go.
61. Oh, come on,
Heck
man.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, still young and fast. But
Exactly.
I mean, it was a great race. I mean, just by everybody tonight, even though we only had 16 cars out on track. I mean, no cautions for cause. I mean, great racing all the way throughout. How do you feel like your race went?
Oh, we didn't have the best car tonight, but we were definitely on rails. This Ford Mustang, Ford Racing was just an awesome car tonight. Going into this race, what I was thinking is, points wise, I got to lead a lap, and then I got by the leader, and then I started thinking I led the first stage, and then and I started calculating in my head if I could lead half plus, at the 55, 60 mark, that means that I've led most of the race. So I'll get points for that and stage points as well. So we're looking pretty good.
Oh yeah, I think it was a great race, points wise for you tonight.
Yeah, it was. We high velocity racing league. I got to talk to some of these guys. Like the 88 car, I don't know how the heck he got out in front of me after that pit. He was like 2.1 seconds ahead of me, but I'd like to know his secrets. I got to concentrate going into the pits because I'm world famous for getting black flags speeding. So I was really nervous about that tonight.
You and me both. I can tell you his secret. It's that High Rot Vodka sponsor he's got. He's putting it in the gas tank. Tell everyone. We gotta get him suspended. We've got
yes,
to.
Yes, we do. So yeah, it was a great race tonight. No cautions, and God, I love them when they go green to green, or green to checker.
Absolutely. You can't beat that. It's nice actually racing and feeling that tire wear and all that. So.
Yeah, I ran a lot of laps at this track here, and I knew it would come down to tire wear. I think around, if you were pushing it, 15 to 20 is when she started starting to get pretty tight. So I kind of backed off a little further than I normally do, backing up my corners and just getting down on that white line, and that would just throw you around.
Yeah, man. I mean, I like racing at Texas. I think it produces really good racing, but it's safe to say that you're moving on to the next round, with the next race being Iowa. How are you feeling about that?
I love Iowa. I don't want to say anything. We're gonna do well at Iowa. That's all I got to say. So,
Oh, you got some secrets. Let's see.
no, it's just we're Midwest racers, and Iowa. I'm not gonna say it's a home track, but it's, it's what is Iowa? A mile track?
Yeah, the short track. Yeah, for sure.
We tend to do better on the short tracks, than on the mile and a half. So I was really surprised about tonight, knowing the competition coming into this race.
Yeah, I think you need to give yourself more credit because every race I've seen you when you've been consistent, clean, taking care of your stuff. Me comment on that today, and definitely. How do you feel about going further on in the playoffs and possibly making it to the Final Four?
Well, I don't know. We can only hope, right? We just one race at a time, and that's all I can do is one race at a time. I don't know. It's these guys are tough. I don't plan on winning a championship, but we'll just pick them off one by one and see what happens. Let the chips fall, right?
I think that's a great mindset.
For sure.
But before we let you go here, anybody else you want to shout out?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my wife, Stephanie, who's watching tonight. She lets me do this, my boy Jared down in North Carolina working for Ford, and I know he's watching it. Shout out to him and his girlfriend, and to the guys up at the booth, High Velocity Racing League. They got a great league going here, and I'm recommending people to come on over here and race, and the clean people anyways, and really like clean racing. It's just really frustrating when you get into races, and it's a wreck fest, so it's hard to find a good league.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I've only been on the iRacing platform for just less than a year, and racing with these guys, I mean, especially this Xfinity series, absolutely the cleanest series that we've got. We can understand the wrecking a bunch, and constant cautions can be frustrating, but thank you to the people who you shouted out, and especially you said her name was Stephanie. Thank you, Miss Stephanie, for letting this guy race every week. It's super exciting to watch him. But again, congratulations on your top 3, man, and we hope to speak to you next week.
Thanks. We hope to be there too. You guys do a great job. I can't wait to go back and watch this broadcast. So you guys have a good night. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you too, man. Thanks, congratulations again.
Congrats.
Thank you.
It was Jim Duda, our third place finisher. I'm gonna rewind a little bit because we tend to talk a little long here on our interviews, but it's fine. It's fine.
And it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. What's the point if it's no fun? But we'll pull up our second place finisher here, Noah Tills. We've talked to you all race. How are you feeling?
I'm happy. I mean, can't be mad at second. I don't know what happened on that last green flag pit stop, but I think that's where Cody put all that time on me. So I gotta look back at that and see what happened there. Because, I mean, we were kind of leaving the pits at the same time, and the next thing I know, he's already in turn 3 as I'm coming out. So maybe I'm just chicken footing it around 1 and 2 to that pit. But
I don't know. I
think
he's cheating
that too. And I'm sorry, you could.
Oh no, I was just saying I think he's cheating, if you ask me. But
it's that octane, that high rock.
Well, he's got the tab tonight since he won. Twisted T needs a break. Stock's running low.
There you go. The high rock tent's opening up.
But I mean, it was fun to watch all of these guys race tonight, especially you, Cote, Jim Duda, Bryce Tucker, Danny Gross coming from the back and finishing up near the top. What was the tire wear like for you?
Manageable. The car was getting tied off of 2 a lot for me. I don't know what Cody and Jim were doing differently. I noticed I was catching them through 3 and 4, like quite a lot. So I think they're saving their tires there, and it was helping them on the exit of 2. So something to keep in mind. But no, it wasn't too terrible. I mean, what was it, like second and a half drop or something like that? 2-second drop.
Yeah, I mean, you were catching them, and then like you said, we noticed a lot of people. The car was getting tight coming out of 2. But we already know that you're advanced going into the round of 8. How are you feeling about Iowa?
I gotta put some time in. I got that for the Truck Series too, so I'll definitely put some practice in. Sonoma will be interesting. I've never turned a lap around that track, so we'll see what happens there. But Bryce Tucker definitely put a skid mark in my underwear tonight when I went to go past him there towards the end.
Oh, we saw that. That was definitely close there. And you said you never ran to Sonoma, but I know you're fast at the real courses, so you must be feeling pretty deep. Just got to learn track, right?
Yeah. I mean, I never raced Portland before, and I know that. I mean, that track's a lot easier than Sonoma, but I'm sure it's just all about making sure you carry your momentum properly. So we'll see.
Well, we know you say you have to put in laps and you put in practice, and it sounded like you were confident, but not as confident at the beginning of the race. But we all know better. You're going to finish up somewhere near the front. So I think it'll be an exciting race to watch, especially Iowa and then Sonoma right after. You got anybody you want to shout out before we drop you back down there to?
Yeah, you guys for running this thing, making it a fun, interesting night. Didn't get tired of you yet, so hopefully I'll be back next week. My wife, my daughter, Shane for making this cool livery on my car, and Bryce for taking me out there.
All right, man.
Yeah, I think he was.
I think I would have took him out.
He was old. He was holding on.
I would have took him out.
He was holding on there. He pitted way earlier than you guys, and we thought it was gonna work out for him. But you guys caught him way faster, showing how important tires are, like you said earlier. But and if I remember correctly, last week you said you weren't that confident, and you ended up winning. So I don't know.
I mean, I didn't deserve last week. We all
That
know
is
what
true.
happened that week.
Yeah, that is true.
But I mean,
And then Talladega, that's just coin flip kind of. I got the run at the right time, but it could have been worse if that accident happened 100 feet earlier. So
Dega is Dega.
definitely lucky last 2.
Yeah.
Like Jay said, you always find it. We always find you up here at the end and competing. So definitely think that's going to continue here in playoffs for sure.
Yeah, it'll be interesting if me and Mr. Cote make the Final 4 when the points reset. It should be one hell of a battle.
It's going to be a lot of fun to watch too.
Oh, that's for sure. No doubt about
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But again, man, congratulations on your finish tonight, and we hope to talk to you again next week.
That's the goal.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Great.
You
Thanks,
too.
man. Congrats.
All right, one last guy.
Yep.
The cheater.
The close.
The closer. First place finisher. Nicholas Cote, man. How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. How was the race for you guys?
It was fun to watch. We've been talking about how trying to figure out how we can get you suspended, sir. We know you're cheating. You gotta be. 6 wins on the season. If I'm correct, right? 6 wins, or is it 7?
I think it's 5 or 6. I can't remember.
I checked at 6. It's crazy. No.
Yeah. Something's got to be wrong with that car. You've got to be cheating. But no, in all seriousness, man, it's always fun to watch you race, and we know you're going to end up in the front. That last pit stop, we were talking to Noah Tills. He said he don't know how you got so far from him. Talk to us about the end of the race there and what your thoughts were.
Yeah, I mean, I think me and Dudo were pretty evenly matched. I let him by earlier in the run thinking I'd get him back eventually, and I could never fully get within like a tenth of him. And then Bryce, great. I thought we weren't going to get to Bryce. if I'm being honest. He was so far out there, I was like, oh, there's no way. And then got to him with about 10 to go. The pit stop, I just tried to be fast in and out and got the jump on Duda, and then it was just passing Bryce and holding off Noah.
Yeah, we were thinking the same thing with Bryce. He was way out there, and it seemed like 2 laps went by you. Or just right there, right behind him. We're actually surprised the tires were falling off that bad. A lot of guys brought it up, but we thought Bryce was going to be able to stay out there a little longer. Noah said that he noticed you were saving tires maybe in 3 and 4. Is that what you're doing? Or
Yeah, I backed up 3 and 4 for most of the early parts of the race. The final start of stage 3 was the first time I ever actually pushed it in 3 and 4, knowing that it was going to be a shorter stint on both sets of tires. But yeah, it worked out. It was a fun race.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's always fun to watch you guys. No cautions for cause, so that's always great. 16 cars on the track, a little less than what I thought we were gonna have, but I mean, it still made for some really good racing. Now that you've got a win in the playoffs, I mean, you'll be absolutely advancing to the round of 8. I mean, I think you were gonna do it on points anyway. But how are you feeling about the round of 8? Iowa, Sonoma, and then Auto Club.
Iowa and Auto Club, I feel pretty good about. Sonoma, I think I have like 7 laps in a GT3 car total on iRacing, and I think it was during a GT3 fixed race and I crashed, so not feeling too confident there, but I have won the other 2 road courses so far, so we'll see.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Sonoma's like by far the lowest amount of laps I have in any NASCAR road course, so we'll see. Just survive in advance, I guess.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, knowing the way you race and your car control, and it seems like you pick up things quick too and make the right decision. I think you'll figure out Sonoma as well. But
yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you'll have any problem there. I personally like Sonoma. I think Sonoma and Watkins Glen are probably my 2 favorite NASCAR road courses. But I don't think you'll have any problem. You always seem to find your way at the top at the end. So I know you'll do good at Iowa and Auto Club for sure. But before we let you go, is there anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah, shout out to everyone who puts on this league. It's been a blast. Might be biased because I've won 6 times, but it's been fun. It's good racing. I hope we can keep car counts up for the rest of the season because it's always more fun with more competition. You guys always do a good job on the broadcasts, and yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, man, we appreciate it, and we appreciate all you guys that come out every week and race. So we have a broadcast to put on, but again, man, congratulations on your first place finish here at Texas, and we hope to talk to you next week.
Yeah, hopefully. You guys have a great night.
You as well, man.
Congrats.
Thank you.
We're going to the officials after we finish up this broadcast here, and they're going to have to check his car. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
Gotta
get that gas tank out of that thing.
Oh, yeah. We got to figure out what's going on here, because 6 is getting ridiculous. But no, congratulations to all these guys, and it's been a good race. We appreciate everybody watching back at home, and we hope to see you guys next week.